Okay, here with Cory Connor. So for those who don't know you all that much, talk about your basketball journey. How'd you get started in the game? How'd you get to where you are today?
So I got started it was kind of like a weird story. So I started off, I was kind of a little smaller and chubbier.
Yeah.
I was kind of like a later bloomer. I kind of grew from 7th, 8th grade. So I just started out like a little local basketball courts. I used to have a group of friends, and they would never let me play with them that much because they were all better than me.
Yeah.
And I would try to. So then they got I was locked in. I wanted to get better and get good. So I think I was shooting 200, 300 shots a day. They all were missing, but I just kept scoring, shooting, kept trying to do everything until a point where it's around 8th grade year, I started getting recognized around the country and everything as a really good scorer. And it just from then, I've just kind of every type of thing I've tried to develop, get better. Everything I see that I'm not good at, I want it to become better at. And it's just been a passion since then to be the best player I can be, no matter what. Because I've moved, my family's moved around a lot because of COVID. So this is the 3rd state I've lived in the last 2 years. So it's through all of that, I've had to find a way to just stay focused, stay locked in, and just keep hooping.
Gotcha. And what helps you really kind of stay focused and stay locked in?
Just knowing where I came from. I came from nothing. I didn't come from some basketball family. So it's I knew that I've worked for everything I've got, and just to keep knowing the only way I'm gonna get anything else is if I keep working, keep pushing myself, and to never settle, never be happy with something, and just keep getting what's mine, keep taking it.
For sure. For those who haven't seen you play, talk about your game. What are some of your strengths?
So I think I'm a really good leader. I notice things, notice body language. I'll go up to my teammate, go right next to him, tap him on come on, lock in, you're good, bro. I'm really athletic. I can get to the rim. I can dunk on people. I can go put it on somebody. But it's also I'm a good catch and shooter too. If someone just kicks it out, I'll knock down the three. And I believe I don't let no one change my pace. I play with my own pace. No one's gonna speed me up, slow me down. I can really just do whatever on the court.
Gotcha. And what are some areas that you feel are underrated?
I feel it's underrated is my playmaking. I've had games where I've had 10, 15 points and 15, 10 assists. So it's people don't understand that I take pride in making my teammates better when I give them the ball. I'm not just passing the ball to pass to them. I'm really trying to give them the ball so they can go get a bucket. That's one thing I feel people don't notice how much I really focus on making plays and making my teammates better.
Gotcha. What are some improvement areas right now?
I think I can improve on my mid range. Sometimes it's good, but that's what I mean. I can improve on it, make it more consistent. A lot of times I'll blow by somebody and they'll overplay, then I can just stop and pull up on them, stop and pops. But right now I got to get it better at that a little bit because sometimes I'll be overshooting it or my arms be spreading, so it'd be going off. Okay. I'm working on it though.
Okay, and what are you doing to work on that right now?
Just reps. 150 makes a day with it. Every spot, every corner, off balance, on balance, 1 foot. Everything I can just to lock in and get that shot down, because I know that's what I need to do to next level of my game is going to be able to blow by someone dead leg them and pop it. That's going to be the next thing I need to 2 or 3 of those a game. That's what I'm shooting for.
And so next, or I guess this school year, you're going to play with Coronado.
Yeah.
So just kind of talk about what are some of your goals for this year.
This year, we want a ring. We got all the talent, we got everybody we need, and we're coming to get that ring this year. But personal goals, I'm trying to be that team leader that I know I can be. We got 1 senior, so it's I want to really step up and be a leader and make sure that everything clicks and just figure out every strength and weakness that my teammates have, so I can help make them a better player and build on the team, not just offensive wise, but mentally.
Getting into your recruitment a little bit, just what's the latest in terms of any interest, offers?
I've been talking to a few schools lately. I think last week I just got off a phone call at UCSD, and I've been making a few more just small time connections. Because of how much I moved, it's hard because I've had a lot of coaches that were interested in me, and then I moved and they don't get to see me the whole year. And especially from me moving, I couldn't play EYBL this year.
Right.
So it was it kind of just switched up everything. Coaches that were planning to see me during the summer recalled me and was just like, I'll come watch you play during school year. You're at a good school, like you're at a travel schedule and everything. So it's like, we'll see you then. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of at like a standstill where I got a lot of coaches calling and like making the connections and making relationships, but it's nothing's becoming official yet.
Yeah.
Just want to see a little bit more of it.
Are you pretty hungry or eager to prove to those coaches that you're still that guy that they were initially interested in?
I don't really play basketball to prove anything to anybody else. Like, it's more to myself, but like, of course I want them to see it, but I'm gonna get what I earn. So it's more like, I'm not expecting them to do anything. I'm not expecting nobody to give me anything. Like, I want to go out there and just like prove to them that like I'm that guy. And, like, I'm gonna get it done this year.
Right. You still have some time to pick a school. Still figuring offers out and stuff like that. But ideally, what would you want out of a school of choice?
I really like the area of California. That's why I wanted to stay. Like, that's like the area I love. But for me, I don't have like a specific preference. It's kind of like, as long as I like the area, I have a good relationship with the coach. Academics is heavy for me. I really care about my grades. Like, I've been trying to push for a 4.0 this year. Last year I almost had it, 3.85. So It's like, academics is heavy, and it's more like, as long as I know I'll be happy there, and then it'll fit my needs, and I can like really grow as a player there, I'm with it.
Yeah, off the court, academically, what are some things that you're interested in?
So I was really, computer science was something I was interested in, and I took the class, and I didn't really like it that much anymore. So I've been looking at business, law and justice, and like a little bit of like engineering. I have one of my close friends, his dad was a good engineer, so he was talking to me about it, and I looked into it, and it's actually something reasonable. I could see myself doing if hoop don't nowhere.
Nice.
But it's like, that's the main things.
Just finished up here at the Blueprint Combine. Just what were your impressions of the event?
Oh yeah, it was pressure. Like, this is a good camp. It's one of the better ones too, because it's not all like 1,000 dribble scores. Like, the coach will straight up come up to you and like, stop that. Like, it was someone that's really good. And he told him like, I do not care how good you are. Like, you're not doing that. There's like 10 people in the whole world that can do it, and they're getting $30 million to do it. So it's like, I feel like this camp is actually better to learn at and to compete, rather than just like you sit in the corner, someone goes one-on-one, now someone else one-on-one. I've been to a lot of big camps, and that's what like most of them are. But this camp, I feel like I got better from this today. Like, completely, I feel like I got like 100 times better. It felt great.
Great. Getting to know you off the court, any interesting hobbies or interests outside of basketball?
I just started hiking.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird, and I started trying it, and it was actually kind of fun. Just going on an adventure in the world, seeing stuff like from a different angle. It's like a good relaxation time. Like, outside of basketball, it's just so much pressure, so much hectic, chaotic. To take some like peaceful time for yourself and your friends, like not on social media. That's one thing. People are too locked in on social media, they don't even get to see the real world. So just like exploring, seeing the real world has been amazing.
We'll finish up with these few questions, but if you had one hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
My old football team used to say this, but it's like earned, not given. And it's because, how I said, like, I'm not from nothing. Like, there's nothing that anyone's known me before I like actually inserted myself in this hoop scene. No one knew my name at all. So it's like, everything I've like already got is earned, and like nothing's ever been given to me my whole life, and I'm not expecting anything to be ever given to me. So it's like, everything I work for, everything I get, I'm earning. And I feel like I've earned everything that just came far so far.
Nice, I love it. And we'll wrap up with this, but ideally 5-6 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Honestly, I hope I see myself in the NBA, to be honest, or pro somewhere. That's like where I see myself.
Well, awesome, I appreciate the time, man.